Good evening and welcome to Scrapbooking with a Twist. I am going to do 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm going to combine it with Grab 5 over on Ginger's Corner. So this is the sketch for day 14 by Miss Carrie, and I'm going to do it similar. It isn't going to be exactly, but it's going to be similar. I'm going to use all of the elements basically, except this one kind of big piece of paper right there. I don't think I'm going to do that. I tried to do it maybe with some vellum, but I didn't. I decided no. So anyway, I'm going to do that. I don't think I have ever done a winter layout on lavender before, and I love it. I found some embellishments that it's Cannon. You have to be quiet, baby. Sorry, my grandson's here and he's playing a game and he knows he has to be quiet. So anyway, I found some embellishments. One of them is a swap embellishment that I just loved, and so I'm going to use those. And I'm going to do it in conjunction with the Grab 5 game over on Ginger's Corner. And I think I've got more than 5 of the items, but I think I'm going to use a Ginger's Corner swap item, 3 different pattern papers, foam tape, tag, banner. I'm also going to use bling and ribbons. So I've got 3 clusters, and I'm going to do some handwritten journaling. So it's going to have a lot more than just 5 things on it. So here are the 2 pictures that I'm going to use. These are 2 of my grandsons when we had a snow back in 2022, and we were going to make some snow ice cream. And so they went out to gather up snow. He went out to gather up snow, and here he is with his, that may be hot chocolate that he has there instead. I don't know, it looks like snow ice cream. I don't know. Anyway, but we made snow ice cream. And so that's what I'm documenting today. So my pattern papers, my background is actually a pattern paper. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's got like splatters. So it's just this light lavender cardstock. And then it's got like these white splatters on it, which made me think of snow. So I liked it. And then I'm using this. This was from a kit. Let's see if I can see what it is. It was from a kit, from a treasure box kit. And it's called Blue with Stars, but it's very purpley. So anyway, that's what that is. And then I'm also going to use this little polka dot, and that's what I backed my pictures in, and I'm going to use it for the banner. And so this, and the polka dot are the 3 pattern papers. I need to get these little snowflakes off of here. And let me show you kind of what my inspiration for this was. I got this in a Ginger Corner swap, and I don't know who made it, but I absolutely loved it when I got it. I just thought it was so pretty. So if you made it, you need to let me know and I'll give you credit for it. But I just thought it was absolutely so pretty. And so that's kind of what I used as my inspiration. And she has a banner going across here, and I'm changing that up a little. My title is going to be like my banner, but it's going to go across the other way. Instead of coming down this way, it's going to go across this way. So that's one thing that's a little bit different. And then here are my pictures. I've already backed them with the little lavender, dark lavender, purple, whatever you want to call it, and white polka dot. But I'm also going to put them on the white because they're going to be against that. And I'm not going to put much of a edge on it, but they're going to be against this part of it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. While I'm kind of getting just a couple of these things ready and checking out some things, let me go ahead and do the twist. The twist today comes from Galatians 6, verse 1, and it says, "Brothers and sisters, if anyone is caught in sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves, or you also may be tempted." So that's telling us that when our friends and family get off track, they take on some kind of sinful sin or sinful habit, that we should encourage them to get back on track, to get back in God's will. Now, it says to do it gently. We are not their judge and jury. So however we can do that very gently, we are to do that. But it also warns us to be careful, because sometimes when we're trying to help someone else stop something that they're doing, they're more influential on us than we are on them, and they may pull us into sin. So it warns us to be very, very careful about that. But I want to more concentrate on the gentle, because we are not their judge and jury. Should we encourage them to get back in the Lord's will? Absolutely. But the point I want to make is we should continue to have a sweet and kind and loving relationship with them. We aren't going to influence anyone if we are harsh or just, tough love and just shut them out and say, I'm not your friend anymore till you stop this. And there may be times when that's necessary. I'm not going to say that there aren't. But for the most part, when people just kind of get off track, we need to keep sweet relationship with them. We still need to be kind and loving and gentle with them, because we're not going to influence them to do anything except run from us if we are harsh and judgmental. So that, to me, is a part of that where it says to do it gently. To me, that's what that means. So you take that verse and run with it however you feel, but I feel like it means that we should maintain that kind and gentleness. I think Jesus gave us that example for sure. Okay, so I'm going to put my title across here instead of it's my banner. I cut I cut this great big ticket, and I'm using it behind here. So I'm going to leave this up there. I'll have to move it in a minute. But so I've got that. And I know that this is where this has got to go. So let's go ahead and put that down, and then we'll build off of that. And this has some silver. I don't know if you can see it, like some silver glittery, and has some, may have been Nouveau or something. I'm not sure, but it's really pretty, whatever it is. And so I went and with the silver, and I've got some embellishments that are going to have silver on them also. So I think I'm going to put just a little bit of glue down on this tag also. I like to use tape, and I really haven't ever had any trouble with this tape. But just in case, I know this glue won't let it go anywhere. So let's put that right about there. And you notice I didn't ink anything. Very unusual for me. But I got to thinking about this. I thought, I think I'm just going to leave it. I wanted it more that pure and pristine look. So I'm going to hang on to that because I'm going to use it up there, I think. So here we have our pictures, and I'm going to overlap those, I think, just about like that, I think. So let's get this one down. I'll go back and add some more glue or something to that, but I want it just kind of where I can still tuck and do things for right now. Okay. So let's get these situated. I don't want to totally cover up that little building because that's where we were getting our clean snow. The roof had, like several inches of snow built up on it. So that's where we were getting our clean snow for our snow ice cream. Okay, so that's got that. Now, these are the embellishments that I found that they were tags that I had bought that I liked and thought, I'll use those in my scrapbooking. And I loved them, so I want to use them. They've got these big, thick foam tape, and this is hard to get off. Man, I have taken some off, but it is hard to get off. But this one, I kind of need to get it off because I'm gonna stack these two, and I don't want it that deep. But see all the silver? Look, this little bucket even has a little metal pail on it. And that's snowballs, but I thought it was good to represent our snow ice cream, gathering up snow for our snow ice cream. Come on off of there. I should have done this beforehand. I think I remember doing this on another video and said the same thing. That's why didn't I do that beforehand? These, I'm telling you, these are the strongest tape things I think I have ever seen. I don't even know what I've got that I can get it loose with. Let's see if that works. I mean, they are on there to stay. If I use these again, I promise I'll try to remember to get the foam tape off before I do it. If you wanted foam tape to be this strong, it wouldn't be. And I actually need some on one side, so I may try leaving that and see how it works on this one side. Okay, let's see what we've got there. And then this one, I'm using its foam tape because I want these to stack here. So let's go ahead and put the snowman down, and then I'll work on, actually I think that's about right. I seem to have it, let me get just a little more. Just a little more, and I think it'll be good to where I need to stack it. Okay. So let's just put the glue on it and stack them. And I do want it to overlap my picture. I think I may need a little foam tape right under that side though. Just a little. Okay, let's put this on way over on this outside. That's where it needs to actually have the dimension to stand up and be level. Okay, now, yep, that's it. Okay, so we've got that. Now, I cut some snowflakes. I'm gonna have to lift him up because I think I want a snowflake or two in under there, like that, just to kind of work through that in that cluster. And I'll probably put another smaller one up in there too also, maybe. But I know for sure I want that one. So let's go ahead and do that. I don't want that one. I want my fine tip for that. Get that in under there. So I know I want that there. We are starting spring break and going to the deer lease this weekend. Actually, my son and son-in-law and 5 of the 6 grandsons were leaving today. And then my daughter-in-law, and 1 more grandson are going to go up on Sunday and meet them there. And that'll be fun. It's always fun. Okay. They do a lot of work this time of year, and we shoot and just drive around and look at things, and it's a lot of fun. All right, so there is that. I think I'm going to put some glue on him. Even though this foam tape is really strong, I think I'm going to add some glue. Let's get over just a little. Okay, there. Snowman, and then our bucket full of snowballs. And then I've got, and I think that bling is one of the things. I've got this purple snowflake that I thought might be pretty somewhere here. I don't know that I want it in the middle. And then I've got more snowflakes that I can put around, just scatter around if I want to. And I've got more bling. So I think I'm going to put this up on foam tape. So let's get our title fixed. I just loved this title. And I thought, man, I've never done a purple winter layout for whatever reason. And then that's why I think I love swaps and things so much, because they get you outside your box sometimes, where you don't do, well, I have a tendency to do the same thing over and over and over and over. And then I look back and I think, oh, my layouts just kind of all look the same. But this one, especially with it being the lavender for the snow layout, did kind of get me a little bit outside my box. I think I want this skinny out here on these little swirlies out here. That should be plenty. Okay, let's get this down. It was beautiful today. We've had cold weather and wind like no other. We don't get a tremendous amount of wind here in the Fort Worth, Dallas Metroplex. We do get some in the spring, but not like heavy winds usually. Not damaging winds. Now, I mean, we get tornadoes, don't get me wrong. We do have tornadoes occasionally, but like when we lived in West Texas, in the Amarillo, Lubbock area, we got, and like poor Ginger out in Midland, Odessa, we got winds and it would damage things, and you just, I mean, there was just no need to do your hair because it was just going to blow off your head. And if something wasn't nailed down, it would, end up at your neighbor's. And of course, farming communities, you would jokingly say, well, we got the neighbor's topsoil today, or the neighbor got our topsoil today, because it just blows and blows and blows there. But it doesn't blow that bad here on all the time. And so for us to get damaging winds, like it knocked out electricity. My friends that live in town, their electricity was out like over 24 hours. And so it was a big deal. And my patio and everything just was leaves everywhere, and then just blowing right up to my back door. Awful. Okay, so she has her banner on this side, but I felt like it was too heavy over there, so with my title across here. So I'm going to put my banner on this side, right up here, I think. And see, I used scrap paper because it's got stuff that I printed on the back. Make sure that's somewhat straight. Okay. Now my other pattern paper. Okay. We can just turn that over and cut them off. Okay. And I'll probably put something else up there. I don't know. I was thinking maybe a snowflake or something right up there. But I was also thinking, and I don't know if I want to do both of those, I was also thinking I might do a snowflake over there, like that. So I don't know if I'd want to do that there or not. Maybe just put one on it with some bling in it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that road in just a minute. And then I'm going to do, I think I want one here, and I think I want to tuck it under like that here on this tag. And she doesn't have anything on her tag, but her banner comes down across her tag and mine doesn't. So I was thinking I would put that snowflake there, and then this has been in my stash for like years and years and years, literally. So I think I'm going to put that right in under there. So let's get this snowflake on there. And I think I want it to kind of stick, well, let's maybe stick off just a little bit. I love these snowflake die cuts. I did a layout here a while back that of our sledding the next year after this. And I used a bunch of these die cuts, same die cuts on it. So let's get this in under our pictures. See how far I can let it stick out and still. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's get that under there. And I'm probably going to put a little bling on that. I don't want that to show down there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to put a little bling or something on there. I could put another snowflake. Ooh, I glued that down good. No. That's a no. That's for sure a no. Okay. So, but I'll put a little thing of bling on there. So let's get back up to this and decide what we want to do there. I kind of like that snowflake. And I don't know if I want to. I've got a couple of little bitty ones. Here's a little purple one. This came with the title. I could do like 3 little snowflakes on it. Like that. Just kind of, and then do this one over here, and then that way it wouldn't look alike. I think I like that. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, just a dot will do ya on these. One there. And one there. And then this purple one down on the white, and it has a little bling. Oops, get back over here. Little bling on it. It matches these on the title. Okay. All right, that suits me. And then I think I want this one. This one came with the title too. And I think I want it here with this little cluster. It's got the bling on it. And I have some of that same bling that we may use, more like enamel dots or something. But I do think I want this over here. So let's glue that there. She doesn't have anything on the other side, but as Jennifer says, these sketches are just a jumping off point. And I think mine resembles hers a lot, and I love her sketch. This is actually the first one I'm doing. Okay, let's glue that baby down, and we'll trim it off. Okay. That these snowflakes really dress up a winter layout very quickly. Okay, I may have to glue that a little more, but I do like that. And then if I want to, I can use this part that I cut off like down here. And I think I will. I think I will. I think I will. Okay. All right. I like that. Now, I think that way I've got purple down here. I've got the dark purple on each one of the areas. So I think I'll put that there. And that's all I've got. That's what she sent. These two big ones. And this one may have had bling on it. I don't know. It might have come off. I don't know. But like I said, I've got some of that same bling. So, and then I think I may just tuck a snowflake here and there. I'm not going to do a bunch like I did on that other layout because we were out sledding in the snow. But I think I just want snowflake here and there. On this one. There's 3 of those. That'll work. Actually, that's 4, I guess. So let's put another one right up here. And that'll be it. Okay. All right. Now let's decide if we're going to put some bling on here. Like I said, I have these same, that one's the white. I think I actually have some with white, but I've got these that have the purple. So I think I'm going to, I for sure want one on this. So let's pull that off, put it there. And then maybe a couple down here. And I'm thinking we need one up here. And I do not trust their glue at all. I think they would be the bottom of the page protector quickly. Maybe. Okay, how many is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, I think, and you know me, when you see it in the layout share, I'll probably have added something to it. But for now, I think that's what I want. And I think it resembles hers. We've got the ticket, we've got the 2 pictures, we have the main cluster right down here. I have the title instead of the banner, and it's run in a different direction. And then I put my banners over here instead of over here. But I certainly think it acknowledges her sketch. And I definitely have at least 5 of the grab 5 things. I've got several more than that So anyway, that's how it goes today. So thanks for dropping by my channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and a comment if you would. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. And we'll see you later. Have a blessed day and be a blessing to someone else.